Channeling versus intuitive guidance. What's the difference? So I want you to key in with me. We're going to go through a little bit of an exercise, but let's first talk about channeling. It's like putting your antenna out there and tuning into a frequency and getting out of the way and allowing that frequency to flow through. Where intuitive readings, on the other hand, you're really tapping into your inner wisdom and your universal energies to get these insights through your clairs. And I talk a lot about vertical prism of light. The more your chakras are cleaned, you're out of the way, the more that interpretation of light information comes through. But let's talk about being of service. And when you are of service and you desire to be of service, you are excited to learn to channel, but you're not in a rush. And so if I could have you just tune into your heart for a moment and just notice, take a pause, notice that part that wants to get it right, that wants to hurry, that is afraid of being wrong, but really, really wants to figure it out quickly, right? That part is the ego, which is a part of a problem when we're moving into channeling. Now I want you to move into your body. And where is that part of you that really, really, really wants to be of service, that is feeling like you're willing to take your time? That part that would rather learn to channel in a very conscientious, mindful, peaceful, tasteful type of way, that kind of experience. The part that is simply honored and willing to be of service to spirit and to really learn to channel in a way that really truly serves your highest good and spirit's highest good. So how you embody and how you approach channeling is what is allowing that channel to be clear. Even learning to channel in a more honorable, mindful way of how you bring in the energy of that quantum field really helps everyone come into a meaningful service to spirit, the whole collective that is tapping into these innate abilities. So when we tune into the desire, where is that part of you that's willing to take the slower and mindful path? And the part of you that really wants to learn to channel in alignment through integrity and allowing you to really bring through that energy to this heaven on earth and this beautiful journey in a more meaningful way. Now, this is coming from someone who has a gene key of impatience. That is my life lesson. So not that part, right? Not the part that wants to rush and hurry, but the part that really wants to be in alignment with spirit. And this is the part of us that is being awakened in all of us, in our hearts, in our breath, in the stillness within each and every one of us. Each and every one of us are getting clairs activated right now that are dormant. And so a lot of this is about allowing the personal self to settle and to allow the deeper witness to really step forward and to feel the nuanced difference. So take a moment again with me and ask where that part of you is, where that part is willing to take the slower path in life and have a more meaningful journey of being present, about being open to being wrong in order to learn to grow. This is that part that is really willing to step forward that I just mentioned. Because when we learn to be an intuitive channel, we're really learning to commune with the intimacy of our soul, that we remove the battle of the ego, and we are willing to bring through the intuitive guidance and allow ourselves to be a practice for spirit to come through and be a channel of. And so when we are channeling and connecting with that inner wisdom, we're really channeling is something where we learn that we're all capable of, that it is not reserved just for the select few, and that you have a key role of being a messenger of the divine. I want to invite you into that. So there's just a few more key things I want to share with you that my guides are bringing through. Number one is to regulate your nervous system, because being calm and centered is what allows the access point to the higher frequencies. Number 2 is to set a very clear intention. Know what you want to channel and know what you hope to receive for the greater good. Third is to develop your own sense of self, trust, and safety. When doubt comes spinning through, that is part of the channeling process. And then next is to cultivate desire and passion. When we are connecting to the higher wisdom, that is what is going to fuel your practice, and to be patient with that. Channeling is a skill that develops over time and with extreme patience. So really pay attention to those subtle shifts. Your mind as you channel and how it feels in your body, and that you're not thinking, okay? And then last, remember that there are many forms of channeling, from your higher self to your spirit guides to the Akashic records, right? Whatever resonates with you, explore that, because spirit is calling you into that curiosity through this practice so that you can learn to tap into the higher frequency. And the most intentional piece here is having an intention, because growth and evolution with intention allows all of the lower frequencies to then remove from that channel. So as long as you're tapping into your intention, and really want to encourage you here to explore that innate ability to intention and channeling, you will learn that the frequency, when people say heighten your frequency, it automatically starts to shift for you. So hopefully this is helpful. Sending you all of my love, all of my light. And if you have any questions, or perhaps you want to grasp into a holographic reading where we tune into the chakras that are imbalanced, we tune into any kind of unconscious frequencies that are unconscious contracts that are inhibiting the distortion in your channel, and really clear that with a blessing, I would love to serve you in a holographic reading. So all my love, all my light, and I hope this was helpful.